You are listening to River City Rhythms, and we are coming to you live from the recording studio at Central Library. Once a month, KYRS and Spokane Public Library come together to bring you Lilac City Sounds, a segment showcasing Spokane's truly amazing and talented musicians. And I'm your host, Nera. This week, our featured guest is a local band from the Spokane and Montana region, Atomic Frequencies.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I would love if you guys could just introduce yourselves, what you're playing today, maybe a little bit about the band for new listeners. I'm so excited that you guys are here.
We're really excited to be here. I'm JJ, and I am the lead singer and rhythm, sometimes guitarist. And then we got our...
I'm Kyle. I play lead guitar. It's my favorite.
And then we got Sarina Hart on the drums.
Beautiful.
And we got Alexys Preston on the bass. And we got Ben Garrod on the keys.
Yes, you guys look great. I am
Thanks.
so glad you're here.
We're really glad to be here.
Yeah, Sarina couldn't make it last time, so
Yeah,
really
the
happy.
I
last time we did
know.
it,
Last time I had you guys on, we didn't have our beautiful drummer, so I'm so glad that the whole band is here today.
I got to listen to it at work, though.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had the privilege of working with a few of you in production, so I know how incredibly skilled you are in a professional sense. But today we get to do something a little bit more fun, a little bit more creative. I get to see the performance side of what you guys do. So, tell me, what have you guys been up to lately?
Just really workshopping a new album that is like a big mixture of a lot of stuff, like pieces from the old album, and then some of like my solo stuff that we've adapted to like this band thing, and then stuff that we've all created together now.
Wow.
And it's been it's been an adventure, especially the distance that we have between us. There's
I
three of us
know.
in Spokane area, 2 of us in Montana, and so we were making weekend trips, and we'd come over and just cram all of us into the basement of Alexys's house and just just work the whole album and try and get some good recordings, and we've got like most of it done.
You're close. It's
Yeah.
almost out. Okay.
We're looking at can I say it? We're looking at like June.
Okay, June.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's a good marker. I was gonna ask later, but I'm glad you guys let me know early that is. Keep me posted. I wanna play it. I want to
Absolutely.
play it on the radio. I want people to hear it. So
Absolutely.
I'm super stoked. Well, to get into it, are you guys ready? Do you want to play the first song?
Yeah, I think that'd help us kind of just.
Yeah, loosen up a little bit. I see Kyle's jumping in there. I
Yeah,
love
Kyle's-
it. The energy
Kyle's
is
hopping around.
beaming
He's
out of you
gotta keep
guys.
it going. Thank you guys for having us.
Wow. Guys, that was incredible. I'm speechless. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I mean, a few months ago, Kyle shared that with me, like a little demo of that song, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm sitting in like a cool space movie. And then it drops and it goes crazy, and then it goes back to that like spacey vibe. What is that instrument that you led the outro with?
Well, first, Ben's keyboard, he has a crazy thing over there that is like the main piece of that, and then that like background piece is the electric kazoo.
Electric kazoo.
Yeah, it
That's
runs through.
wild.
I have more pedals on the kazoo than I think any of my bandmates have on their instruments.
Definitely.
That's incredible. That's so unique. I love that.
It's definitely out there,
So
but we have lots of fun with it.
yeah, absolutely. I can totally tell. So tell me a little bit about, what was the writing process like for a song like that? It's so different from Spirals.
Yeah, that's a big piece on Kyle for a number of these. He's got these. Everybody now it's proven to be. Everybody's got like these riffs that they've just kind of had chilling inside of them,
Cooking up.
and I guess Kyle told me earlier that we were in my camper outside, like a camper outside of my house, and I was just like, show me a riff, man. Like, play me something. And he just started playing this, and it was just so hard, and all the words just like came to it, and yeah, we just
It just flows.
That one just felt right. We were
Wow.
just chilling in the camper.
That's incredible. And what a way to open the show.
Yeah.
I jumped on my cable and pulled it out, so that was.
Oh,
He
no.
was
Perfect.
too
That was-
excited.
that was really great.
Oh, it's okay. I love the energy you guys are bringing. It's incredible. I mean, I know I walked in here a little bit nervous, but like as soon as a note came out of that room, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is right. I love this. This is exactly what was supposed to happen today. I'm so here for it.
Sweet. Yeah, that's how we're feeling too. We've been working on these because how we practice is like we have all the recordings, and then Alexys, the mastermind, like will like pull stuff out and like do this and do that, and like every person gets their own individual one, like with and without their piece in it, and
Yeah.
like that's how we practice is like to these tracks.
That's so cool. That is so cool that she's able to do that, to give you guys that level to practice with. Wow. How long have you guys been practicing for this?
3 days this weekend.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I think the last time we got together was doing some recording. I was doing some recording. We didn't play any shows since then, huh?
Wow.
No, just doing some recording at Alexis's house, and that was way back in October.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So it's really just been cooking up this album. Are you
Yeah.
guys planning on performing any of it live soon?
Yeah, I mean we have a few things lined up. There's a reggae fest that we've been a part of for a year, 2 years now. Up in Whitefish.
Okay.
And they bring us back. Our sound is kind of morphed a little bit from when they first brought us on, but that's their thing.
You're
to
going to
deal
come in with a new flavor this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the. Can anyone else think of another show that we have?
I think just check out our Facebook and Instagram and post stuff.
Oh, yeah. All the socials. Where can they find you?
Atomic Frequencies. At Atomic Frequencies, whatever you use. We got all the
Socials.
socials for just under the band name. We didn't have to do like the
That's perfect.
423 lowercase u.
You guys got lucky with that. It's such a
$sign.
creative name. I love it.
Yeah, it's kind of a mouthful sometimes. All of our files that we send back and forth say Atomic Freaks on them. it's just shortened it, just enough.
Yeah, yeah. So with your writing, I know that we talked about this a lot with Spirals, the last album, but your lyrics can be like very deep, and that is something that I really admire about your music. And sometimes your lyrics can get a little bit political. So my question to you is, how important to you is it to have a message behind your music, to have something comment on the bigger picture? And is that a theme that we might see in this new album?
Yeah. Short answer, yes.
Amazing.
It's. I don't think it's a universal thing. I don't think everyone has to like come with the same message.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think universally it's just about authenticity. But for me, it feels like I have a platform, and I have like the privilege to be able to do this with some awesome other like professional musicians, and like write stuff that has feeling and emotion. And if I'm already doing that, then it feels like I should use that platform to also like send a message.
Absolutely. I love that. That's something that's so powerful about music, is that it has the potential to do that, that you can share a message with so many people, whether that's through performing or through your lyrics or your stage presence or whatever it may be. You have that opportunity and you're willing to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I love that. It's brave, and it's incredible to see. So if that is one of the themes that we'll see in the album, are there other like main themes or sounds that come across that you want to embody with this record?
I guess on like two notes, one of the other kind of themes that is pretty prevalent in this is like the whole life and death, the swirling cycle that is existence and life.
Yeah.
And so it touches on that in a few different aspects, including like what you do while you are here,
Mm-hmm.
and how that matters, and love, and justice, and all that good stuff. And then what was the second part of that you said?
Oh, just like what are the main themes that you want to come across on the album?
Yeah, I guess that actually
Life and
covers
death.
it pretty well.
That was really good. Those are really good insight into the album. I think that's a great segue into the next one. What do you say?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
What's this one called?
This next one's called "When I'm Dead." It's I think it's important to send a message, and a lot of time people leave. I've lost a lot of people in my life, and a lot of time people leave, and you like never got like a last thing from them, never a last conversation, a last this or that. And so that was kind of the theme when I wrote this, is just like, this is my like infinite that piece for somebody. Like if should something ever happen to me, that's like my last hope for them to hear, like consider that the last conversation sort of thing.
Yeah, the last piece of you.
Yeah.
Humans matter, they're Mr. Free, blended temporarily. When I'm dead, please don't miss me. I'll be everywhere instead. Feel my heartbeat with your voice inside your head. Like it at night, I'm in your house, a car, your bed. Conscious compass guiding, never be misled. Nervous system signals bliss. Rube Goldberg, microbial metropolis. Let go of this decaying consciousness. Despite its daunting ominousness, our energy is widespread. Unintentional integration of a universal thread. And while my shell is eviscerated, my soul is far from obliterated. When I'm dead, please don't miss me. I'll be everywhere instead. Feel my heartbeat with your voice inside your head. Like in a night, I'm in your house or your bed. Conscious compass guiding, never be misled. When I'm dead, please don't miss me. I'll be everywhere instead. Feel my heartbeat with your voice inside your head. Like in a night, I'm in your house, a car, your bed. Conscious compass guiding, never be misled. Never be misled. Never be misled. Never be misled. Never be misled.
That one's really catchy. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys seem like such like free-spirited, creative people, and that really comes across in the music and also just the way that you speak about it too. So I hate to ask, but I am really curious. As someone who is so creative and free with their music, do you have a genre that you would classify this album under?
Yeah, we this is it. We as you know from the last time, we've had kind of trouble defining
Yeah.
our genre, and we've kind of spent this weekend while rehearsing trying to come up with both an album name and kind of like define what our sound is, and they ended up both being the same thing.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
We've decided our genre, and we are naming our album after that. And it is loungecore.
Loungecore. Whoa. Okay. I love that.
We were lounging amidst our amidst our rehearsal, and the conversation was just drifting around, and I believe Sarina popped it out first, and Alexys like looked it up. She was like, I wonder if there's already like a thing called loungecore, and I'll read you what loungecore is.
Okay.
Loungecore is an all-encompassing style that mixes together many genres into one singular groove that is created for the sole purpose, hardcore lounging.
Hardcore lounging. That's a vibe. That's perfect.
And we just felt like it fit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I loved the keys on that last song too. Ben, shout out to you. That was awesome.
Ben is
Ben's
a
a
master.
So with that, did you guys have any big musical influences for this record?
Thoughts? I think it's all just the point of this album was that it was just kind of drawn from lots of different sources within us, because the band is like fairly new, all of us together.
Yeah.
And so really trying to like piece together this project from like previous stuff, current stuff, new stuff, and just like make all of that work.
You guys
So
are
the
so
yeah.
individual that
Yeah.
like when you bring all your different creative influences in, it really creates something beautiful. It's
I feel
awesome
like
to
it would be kind
see.
of hard to have. I would have a really hard time being in a band if it wasn't with like these folks and like these kind of folks. Like,
Yeah.
this is I am honored. And
Yeah, it
we've
really
just
is
been-
a drama-free band
Oh,
that I just can't appreciate.
that's
that enough.
perfect.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with conflict usually, or if a disagreement does come up, how do you guys handle that?
There's a good amount of humor involved.
Yeah, for sure.
And a good amount of just speaking plainly.
Mhm.
We don't do a lot of
Beating around the bush.
Yeah, beating around the bush. We all just kind of like say it how it is, and then we deal with it.
Yeah.
Which
And
is,
vibe off each other.
Yeah, it's a pretty good system so far.
Well, with that, I'm sure you guys inspire each other all the time. So I'm curious, what is something that you really appreciate about your fellow bandmates?
Jeez, everybody has such. I would say it's that everybody has such unique like extra pieces to what they bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Ben and Alexys, but even Kyle too. Now they all have worked at the casino. They've done like lots of big shows. They're all like very knowledgeable with like tech stuff. I'm not a knowledgeable tech person. I'm like a play on the sidewalk.
No, I get it. They're all like really skilled in audio. You put me with audio equipment, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, like, I could be behind the mic all day, but
Yeah.
if it sounds bad, I have no idea why. That's somebody else's job.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I get you.
Yeah, and so I mean, and everybody brings their own just kind of like unique energy. Sometimes it's like Kyle and Ben switching instruments in the middle of like this rehearsal, and we're like halfway through the set, and they just like switch instruments and are jamming on something completely new. And then you have Alexys that's like, guys, come on.
That's crazy.
Let's get back to this, and both of them like just kind of like, okay,
Oh.
we'll jam later.
But it's important to have fun, and I think you guys do that. And
Absolutely.
shout out to Alexys for reeling it in.
Sometimes Alexys is the fun one. She's the
Oh no.
she's the one that recommended that Kyle and I start getting like tricks down, where like Kyle can like handstand while he plays, or like
No way.
we like flip him. We were practicing in Ben's yard, like Kyle flipping over my back while he's doing a solo or something.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's in the process. I'm
Okay.
still pretty worried I'm gonna get nailed in the face with a guitar at this point. So we're practicing sans instruments, but
Next time we need a demonstration.
there's enough. Yeah, there's enough room in here. We'll make it happen. We'll get it down first, but then we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I gotta clip that. That'll be what I use to market the interview.
Yeah, they do tricks too.
Oh hell yeah. I truly feel like so lucky to like have you guys in here. This feels honestly like my own personal concert. You guys just get to play and I get to watch you through the glass. It's incredible. You guys look great. Our listeners won't get to see the visual aspect of this for a little while. It comes out a little bit later, but when it does come out, I get to relive it. So that's another part that I'm super excited for. And right now, we're live for all of KYRS listeners. So that is incredible as well. I'm so glad that you guys are here. And I think I'm ready for another one.
All right.
From the depths of desperation, no expectation to be transformed. You saved me from sure suffocation. Temperatures rise from the mechanism of your warmth, and now I'm told I'm crispy, baby. You're burnt toast. And now I'm told, you know I'm crispy, baby. You're burnt toast. Maintain this embrace a moment longer. I'd stay forever, but don't want to burn. Explain how your grace has made me stronger. Should go, but hey, I'll stay. It's a lesson I'll never learn. You can get it if you wanna.
guys, that one is so fun. You have to tell me how a song like Toast came to be.
That's one of those jam songs where somebody's just, they got something going, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, what's the most random thing I could just make a song about right now?
It's gotta be Toast.
Toast came up.
Yeah.
And so I just went with it and eventually turned it into what I consider like a love song between, Ben thinks it's the toast and the bacon, but my intention was like the toast and the toaster. It's like, you know, sometimes you love someone, you like go inside like a full like inside their heart, okay? I'm just saying there's a depth to love. And yeah, if you're not careful, you know, then you get burnt and you're crispy.
I loved it. I mean, the last time I got to hear that demo, it was a little bit different. So you guys adapted it for us in radio, which I appreciate so much. So much. Yeah. Is that hard to go from practicing the original to what it is now?
I don't know. I think one of the big things for us is some of our bandmates didn't like that song originally.
Who was it?
You know, it's up for debate. But then Sarina came on and put like a beat to it, and all of us have just like this beat behind Toast has really pulled it through as like this just love anthem.
Yeah, it's groovy. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. And thank you again for, you know, giving us a KYRS exclusive. You know, these songs aren't quite out yet, so this is the first time people will be hearing a lot of these. Is there anything you have to say about, you know, the first time that you get to play it for our listeners?
Yeah, we're honored. We're honored to be here. Really grateful for you, Nera. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. This is my favorite thing in the whole world. I am so glad that we could work this out. This has been in the works for a couple months now, so for it to come to fruition is so exciting.
Well, and we've been putting all this together so we can like start like playing it more. And this is kind of one of those like in between opportunities where we can have the record like, oh, this is what you've done, and so then, you know, hopefully we can get playing out more live, because we all love to play live too. It's the same kind of vibe as in here, except maybe even a little sillier.
Yeah, I love the silly vibe. It's so fun. I would love to see you guys on like a stage outdoors on like a really nice, sunny, warm, like sunset day. That would be great. That's what I envision for you guys.
Yeah, we'd love that too, I think. That sounds sublime.
Oh, yeah,
fantastic.
like a festival, lots of trees. What is like a dream venue or tour for you guys? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to play? Tokyo.
No, what did you say? Oh,
Saturday Night Live.
Serena just wants us to be on Saturday Night Live. That's all she wants. If we play Saturday Night Live, we can just quit, retire, do whatever we want.
Yeah, absolutely.
I you know, I'd be cool. I envy the folks that have played like Red Rocks and stuff.
Oh,
like just
so
venues like
beautiful.
the outdoor.
Yeah.
The place that I would love to go see something is a place that I would love to play.
I mean, we've got the Gorge so close to home. That'd be a great one.
True.
You want some canyons? There you go.
Call Warp Tour.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I could totally see you guys at Warp Tour. That would be such a blast.
Loungecore at Warp Tour.
Okay. I'm ready. What's this next one called?
So the next one's called Castaway, and that's it's gonna start touching on what you described earlier. It's getting a little political.
Oh, I'm for it. Let's go.
Another day, another dollar made and spent. Another month, me and our mistake. Cast away, cast away, cast away. We're just castaways. See, 'cause we're always pushed to perceive. It's about our individual responsibilities. When even together we make up the smallest percentage. They distorted the message, can't distinguish what is actually reality and what's an oversaturation. Propaganda every station, propaganda sensation. Good cop complicit in need of salvation. Formulation of a meat, eternal damnation. Hearts in jars, formaldehyde. Keep paving the nation, it's hard to hide from a solar flare. Ask a polar bear, it ain't getting any colder. Pack the folding chair. Something deep down says stop and still. Post up on the top plateau and chill. If the rise downhill, then enjoy the thrill. I guess I will. Left on this island with ourselves to save. Castaways, castaway, castaway. We're just castaways. Thought they would take us, that was our mistake. Castaways, castaway, castaway. We're just castaways.
That was powerful. I love that. And you rapped on that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, and Alexys really displaying the glue of the group. I love,
yeah,
I love,
dude.
I love, I love. So good. And yeah, I mean, the notes on just like capitalism, climate change, having trust in a system that may not have your best interest at heart.
Preach. you give it to me now. You're nailing it.
What was writing that song like for you? Like to get all of that out. I feel like that
We
needed to
came
come
up with
out.
the chorus,
Mm-hmm.
and then we like kind of recorded it, and I took it home and did with what I do with like the more like hip hop stuff that I do like individually, and I like sat there with it on repeat and just like really tried to work out like exactly what I wanted to say, and
Yeah.
that's the one that's been the most trouble for me out of this whole album.
Really?
Because that last part is just very fast. And
Yeah.
I like poetry, and so I write and cram as much as I can in each line, and sometimes it becomes a lot of words in each line.
Yeah. You have to push yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and so I've rewritten it a couple of times, and yeah, now we've landed at something that is solid and performable and says exactly what we're trying to say.
Yeah. This is the version you feel happiest with?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. I have so many questions, but you and I could talk forever. And we've got a few more songs left, and I don't want to skip out on them.
Oh, okay.
What's this next one called?
Next one's called Fight to Breathe. Now, this is like one of the ones that's like from the old album.
Okay, yeah.
And the new Fight to Breathe has like just a completely different feel to it.
Revamped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that. I'll let you be the judge. We'll just do it.
I'm excited. outro. I like that.
Thank you.
I love the drums on this album. This is fantastic.
Right?
Well, I know this is a song from the last album, but the drums are incredible.
It brings it to a whole new level.
It really does. It really does. It's grooving. I'm buzzing in my seat over here.
So this is one of the things that Sarina brings to the band. Like we get done with songs sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's the drums, and it's everybody obviously, but I'm pretty sure there's sometimes where we get done with it, and just the way the drums have just through the whole thing. We get done, and I'm like, whew.
Takes you on a roller coaster. It's a journey.
Everybody's like, next song, and I'm like, just
1 sec.
maybe just a minute.
What was the inspiration behind wanting to revamp that song for you guys?
When we're going through like kind of the creation process of just like tossing stuff out for, like to jam, and like that one came out, and it was the bass line. The bass line from Alexys was just like just so like meaty, like the meatiest chili you've ever had. And and then when we played it all together with Sarina and the drums, just like that,
It just clicked.
It just clicked. And it was just like and it's become one of my favorites on the album actually, just
Yeah.
because of like the energy of it. But I think it's also one of Kyle's favorites too, because he gets to just guitar solo like crazy in that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
I mean, Kyle knows how much I love him and the guitar, but that was a fun one. That was a really fun one.
Thanks.
When Kyle, I don't know. Do you have a mic over there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. When you do your solos, this is just a question I like to ask guitarists because I think everybody's a little bit different. But do you change up your solos every time, or is it something that you are a little bit more structured with?
That's such a great question. I hate playing it the same way every time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it sounds really stale.
Yeah.
I think everyone hears it the same way. But Alexys actually had a really good point that she brought to me, and she said, you know, when people come to your show, they want to have that riff that they remember, that they know is coming, and they can sing to it, you know, and they can predict it. And so I've been trying to kind of take my favorite parts and keep those riffs in there, and then kind of play around in between those. And so that's where I have a lot of fun. It's definitely improvising.
That's such a cool way to look at it, to keep like the bones of it, but then have fun with the rest, so
Yeah.
it doesn't get boring, so it doesn't get routine for you.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. What do we have next?
We got Ode next.
Oh, okay. What's this one about?
I guess I can talk while I'm doing this, but
No worries, no worries.
Ode is a song I wrote for two of my buddies that I lost to overdoses over the years. Two of my best friends, and I grew up playing hockey with them, and just living lots of life. And now I got to do it for them.
Oh.
And so this song is an ode to them. Could you hear me? I couldn't hear myself. But
Barely, but it was still there. I am still so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I really appreciate you, Nera, and thank you. All your questions, the depth, and just your kindness in general.
You're the best. Oh,
So I'm gonna start.
I'm ready.
Why'd you do that to me?
Can't stand in heaven with my feet upon the ground. And I learned my lesson above ground. But I can't help unstable, still unable. Stop the storm, the sway and cradle. Fatal fable for your mama, more than fate. Another angel that it through the cosmos early. Finally feeling faithful. Hollow, smart soul and swallows. Living in bubbles and can nobody follow. Pain in your absence, how this happened to our captain. Mixing chemical imbalance makes us off for just a fraction. Now I'm losing traction. Keep on talking, but I've always been a man of action. Man is compassion. Kind is compassion. So I take this ash and seed, plant it deep until it grows into a massive tree. Collect the yield from the cloud again. The beat take this energy and I scream. Can't stand it ever. With my feet upon the ground. And I learned my lesson. Lost my head up in the clouds, but I came down. Showers better goalie, maybe then I could have saved you. Defense wasn't enough. Triple D split the D and they played through. Displayed through stories and pictures I engraved through choices. Every time I hear your voice, it's who could you? No, I can't keep you low, but I can't get you high. See your smile behind my eyes every day that goes by. Skating laps again, relapse. It's a fact, the way the system stacks, you will come back. But you can't go back once you go. I know your soul still carries on. I just wish I could chill with y'all. I can't stand it ever. With my feet upon the ground. I learned my lesson. Lost my head up in the clouds, but I came down. I came down.
All right.
Can't wait for the day you say we're coming. I do my all, keep that thing moving on, and I can't wait. Say it's coming soon. Wanna feel that sunrise, but all I see is reflections of the moon. Happiness is not a destination. It's a journey, it's a story, it's a complex state of mind. It can find you just barely breathing, but the path is paved in progress, so the struggle is divine, and I can't wait.
beast on the side and it's calling for war. Eye for an eye, always settling scores. Sticks and stones leave bruises and sores. This pollution ain't suiting, so we're looting the stores. Get trampled, break ankles with the dangles galore. Manage the floor, damage the core. Get your sandwich and snore over your hours. But they're demanding some more. Woo!
This is civil disobedience, laughing like comedians, but attitude of deviance. I'm raising up the premiums, we do you like a medium. Higher than the helium, brighter than magnesium. We set fire, spectrum in the sky, seeing this for miles and miles and miles. Letting every warhorse know with this flame ignited, yo, it's lock and low. Can't let them run the course like the locksaw, lockjaw. Every time they fight the hook that I drop, knock bars. Ain't no way that it's supposed to be. Roasting every single rooster trying to crown himself king. Roasting every single poser, ground him down, I'm in this ring. Roasting every single thrower, swim around him like a swing. Make a beast of yourself, and your peace you will bring. Like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa. Wage peace, cause the wolf that wins the war is the one you be the beast. Like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa, like whoa. Wage peace, cause the wolf that wins the war is the one you be the beast. Like whoa, like whoa, 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 like whoa, whoa, whoa. Wage peace, cause the wolf that wins the war is the one you be the beast. Like whoa, like whoa, 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 like whoa, whoa, whoa. Wage peace,
For pause, forest floors, wonder trails and wooden doors. Came for battle, won the war. For pause, forest floors, wonder trails and wooden doors. Came for battle, won the war. For pause, forest floors, wonder trails and wooden doors. Wage peace, cause the wolf that wins the war is the one you be the beast. Like whoa, like whoa, 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 like whoa, whoa, whoa. Wage peace, Other beasts sitting opposite, propagate peace. Cipher and I leave us seeing the least. Sticks on stones, grind food for the feast. This illusion loosened by inclusion with ease. Helped, helpless, humbled, selfless, with no guarantees. Got the police stuck in the trees, I be in the breeze. Rebels throw fire bottles, but bouquets are the key.